Hey, what's up guys? Chief
Savage
here, and was really hoping to see some changes in the game that just are apparently never going to happen. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Never going to happen.
I'm joking! Stop! Stop the brake! Stop!
Make the ground shake.
Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you guys may know, recently the community has been speaking out. It's a revolution of the plebes. The free-to-play players are mad, they're angry, they're sad, they're disappointed, they're hormonal. So the biggest guy in the community, Chief Pat, Big Boy Pat, has been talking about how the game has been really going in the dump recently. The state of Clash Royale has been no bueno. So trophy balancing, car level progression, win trading, tournaments, everything, the state of the game, gems, achievements, quality of life, emotions, oh my god, everything is not going well. And if the state of Clash Royale and Supercell's business model continues, he says Clash Royale will slowly start to atrophy and wither. And I totally agree with Chief Pat, and I think he has big balls to stand up to Supercell, considering he has such a nice relationship with them, and now he has some sort of beef with them, mainly because he started an uprising now, and you can see all over the forums, all over the place, people are quitting, people are mad. And I also made a post on Reddit about a realistic way to make Clash Royale great again, about ways that I think can be implemented into Supercell's game Clash Royale without taking a small loan of $1 million from them. I think it is realistic enough that it can be implemented. And let's get right into the news, shall we? So trophy balancing, as many of you guys may know, Pekka Playhouse is the cancer of Clash Royale. Like seriously guys, look at the damn arena, look at the map. It's literally a hell pit. It's literally a hell pit. Just look at it. But this is a really complicated issue because a bunch of the high levels now are in the lower arenas. Like it used to be a common sight to see a level 6 in, say, Spell Valley, but now it's a common sight just to see level 9s. And if you're level 6 in Spell Valley, you're actually pretty good now. And so now it's just completely filled with insanely high levels, and it's super hard to progress as a low level. And I think the reason because of that is because a lot of people have been progressing faster and faster. The free-to-play players have been gaining higher levels, and a lot of people, sometimes people just aren't as good as other people and they stay down low, but they're ruining the game for low-level players just because they can't stand a chance. And a lot of people have been saying match up with your same level players so that you don't face a huge level difference. And I think that may be the key. Like no level difference of over 2 levels, but I think that can be abused. A lot of people would not want to level anymore, but here's an idea I have that I think can really make a difference. So make a curve that gives more trophies per win than the trophies lost per loss. The higher your trophies, less trophies get per win, and the more trophies get per loss. So if you guys don't already know, like once you start off from the game, you pretty much gain way more trophies than you lose. So if you lost the game, you will lose 4 trophies. If you won a game, you will gain probably 30 trophies. And I want them to continue this, but however, the higher your trophies, the less of a curve this will have. So if you're in Legendary Arena, you'll probably gain around the same amount of trophies as you lose, and it'll be almost impossible to get to 5k trophies, so that this will also hinder win trading. And like seriously guys, the low arenas are literally cancer. They're so shit. I mean, there's probably, like, fuck, when you start the game, the tutorial, the trainer's probably level 12 already. Like, fuck this shit, I'm done. Like, if you guys have a second account, it seriously aids. They really need to fix this. And it's, even in the higher arenas, it's screwing over the free-to-play players. And right here, chests and card level progression. This has been the biggest problem in Clash Royale since the release of this game, because I feel like Supercell wanted this game to definitely be a casual game, and they saw its competitive potential, and they're starting to make it as competitive as they can now, like as you can see with tournament mode. And that's the thing now, even tournament mode is not competitive enough. I mean, I'll talk about this later, but even tournament mode is not competitive enough, and they don't even want you to play tournament mode as much as possible. So Supercell is definitely still wants this game to be casual, and I think they're going the wrong direction. But there can definitely be a casualness to this game, but they really need to address the people who want this game to be more competitive. They should have done that for Clash of Clans, and they have done that more in recently, but a lot of people have already quit Clash of Clans, and it's already too late, and hopefully that doesn't come over to Clash Royale. So here are my ideas to make card level progression and chest timers a lot more better, because epics and legendaries, they scale terribly compared to commons and rares. As you know, it's way harder to get legendaries than commons and rares, and you can pretty much almost never get all the legendaries, and epics you can it's so hard to get them to tournament standard compared to rares and commons. So make silver chests 2 hours 30 minutes. They take way too long right now, just for some shitty like fucking mortars. Like, I don't want mortars, like 5 mortars for waiting 3 hours, I think. And make golden chests, actually 4 hours I think it takes for silver chests. It's ridiculous. Actually 3 hours, I'm not too sure, you know. I have memory failure, but make golden chest 6 hours, or keep as it is, because it's nice having a chest to open when you're sleeping or so on, because that may help the quality of life for some people. But if it's the same amount of time, definitely increase its rewards, or at least it's gold, because gold, it's really disappointing. In golden chests, it's not that much than 2 free chests, and 2 free chests takes relatively the same amount of time. And put 1 super macho chest in a cycle. This will probably take away a bunch of money from Supercell, but I think it's worth it, just because of the fact that nowadays the cycle is incredibly huge, and a lot of people don't get super macho chest, and it'll put them at ease if they know that they'll get 1 guaranteed super macho chest in a cycle. Now, if you guys don't already know, a cycle is when that all the chests inside the game are in a predetermined fashion, where you get them one after another in one cycle. And I think there's 400 chests in one cycle, and you get you always get the chests at the same amount of time in following the cycle. So change the epic drop rate from 200 times rarer than common cards to 160 times or 180 times. So that's really good, because the epic drop rate, it's incredibly small right now, and it's better now because of tournaments, but still it's not good enough for regular chests. And change the legendary drop rate from 400 times rarer than common cards to 3,600 times. Now, legendary cards actually may be easier to get to, you know, tournament standard, just because if you get it, it's already at tournament standard, because level 1 is tournament standard, while it takes years. Do you know how fucking long it takes to get epics to tournament standard? It takes as much time as fucking, like, Comcast customer service reaching them Comcast. Comcast is the devil, okay? Supercell, you don't want to be like the devil. And like super macho chests. Super macho chests are incredibly rare. You can almost never get it. I've been playing since global launch, and I've never gotten a fucking super macho chest. And I may be fucking biased. Like, Squeakbot, you're biased. You guys are right, I am biased. But goddamn, it's rare. It's like it's as rare as a fucking unicorn with ginger chest hair. Like, fuck, you'll never find that except if you go to Ireland. You'll never find a unicorn with ginger chest hair. Just like a damn super magical chest. So, moving on, give all chests, including tournament, a 1.2 times boost in gold, because it's incredibly hard to upgrade everything right now, and gold is such a currency that you want to use for everything right now, and gold is invaluable. So I definitely want to see a boost in gold. And every other day the cards in the shop is in a cycle. So this is gonna be like the chess cycle, but except the cards in the shop is gonna be a cycle. So Monday it's gonna be a cycle, Tuesday it isn't, Wednesday it is gonna be a cycle, every other day. And also legendaries, if you're in legendary arena, will also be part of the cycle. So the days that the shop isn't a cycle is when you can get lucky, so you can get multiple cards. You can keep on getting the same card over and over again, because the thing is, if Supercell keeps on adding more cards, it's gonna be harder to get different, like the card that you want in the shop, and this will help it out a lot. And maybe they need to expand the shop later down in the lane, and allow all chests the possibility of giving 1 or 2 gems or more. If they're going to make this a pay-to-win game and make tournaments cost gems, at least give us more gems like Boom Beach. Reduction of the max level of cards. This probably won't happen. I'm just saying this because it takes so much time to max out, and because a lot of people already spent money to get max level, and they're going to need a refund. So this will probably not happen, but if it does, it'll be cool. It will definitely help out the game, but it's already happened. I don't think they'll go back on this. Instead of the reduction in max level cards, players will get a current amount of cards once players' cards hit 2 levels above tournament cap, with increased cards from chests. So once players have all cards above level 9, above level 11 commons, above level 9 rares, above level 6 epics, and above level 3 legendaries, they get way more cards from chests, and it keeps on curving up. So this will help a lot on the higher level players, and it'll help them progress in the game, and it won't cost thousands, oh my god, money bling to max out your account. And one may request for an epic with a 1 hour and 12-hour cooldown or even more. So this will help out on getting epics, and this is to reduce like an epic shortage if everybody keeps on donating it up. And 2k gold is rewarded for giving out an epic. And crown chest is based on 8 wins, because if you're at a high arena, everyone's and you're using certain strategy, I don't think it should be based on crowns. It should be based on wins, because it's incredibly frustrating to get 10 wins. It takes such a long time. Like, that takes 30 minutes if you win every single game just to get a damn crown chest. And win trading is such a big problem. I think there's some easy solutions. So when someone leaves a clan, 24 hours after leaving said clan, they can't match up with them. And in tournaments, players cannot verse the same player more than twice in a row in the smallest tourney. And then after the bigger the after the smallest tourney, so if the tourney is bigger than the smallest tourney, then the person can't fight the same person in a row at all. If you guys don't know, win trading is when someone purposely matches up with someone and loses so that they boost up the guy who wins. And they keep on doing that, and then they boost up together up high in trophies, and they pretty much arrange it so that they keep on battling each other and giving each other trophies and inflate their trophies. And tournaments! So this is the biggest thing in the game that we thought would be a lot better. So tournaments right now are sort of lackluster. The brackets, we always thought it would be a bracket system with same prizes and with no gems. You never needed gems. That's what we all thought. But sadly, it's a King of the Hill system, and I guess we can deal with that. It's incredibly grindy, but we can make a lot of changes right now. Better name search. So we need to have better search system for tournaments. But you cannot make it so that you can search for a certain amount of cards for a tournament, or else everybody will search for the biggest tournament, and it will be incredibly hard to get into the biggest tournament. So only make it say search for the amount of time, the name, and so on for a tournament. Like, make a filter system, and after spectating, you stay in the same tournament you're spectating, and the player is spectating is highlighted. It's incredibly annoying right now, because after you spectate, you go back to your tournament or the search tab, and you can't keep on looking at the same tournament if you want to spectate it. And invite system for your tournament, or wait for communication. This is the most iffy, because it might promote win trading, which is not good. So this isn't that big of a deal, but it'll be wonderful to talk to other people in the tournament and maybe congratulate them. And maybe a player search within the tournament, like a big tournament. It's incredibly hard to find a player if you want to spectate. Say you see a big player like Molt YouTube, he's running a mortar deck and you want to check it out. There's gotta be a player search. But this isn't that big of a deal, and I don't want Supercell investing your time in this. So this is what I was talking about, the filter system. 30 card tournament is available for free for the clan leader to host for their clan. And only for their clan. And this is available to them every season once a clan has survived 3 seasons and has donated X amount, the amount that Supercell will choose. I haven't decided yet. So this will make it way better and allow clans to keep on getting tournaments. And I think this will make the game a lot more fun and put a competitive side to clans, and they could actually see how good their clan is, and they'll make a lot more tournaments, because right now there's a deficit of tournaments considering the fact that you have to pay to make tournaments. So it'll make it a lot better. We need more tournaments right now in the system, and reduce the cost of the higher reward tourneys by 6%. This isn't that big of a deal, but it would be nice. Everyone gets 200 gold as long as they have more trophies than 0 once per day. So a lot of people feel like, especially if you're not the best at the game, like, you should get a reward as long as you play in a tournament, because you spend such a long time playing and you get 0 reward. It sucks, guys. And everyone starts at tournament standard no matter what, with all cards available. This is to reduce the playing field, but this probably won't happen considering how Supercell wants us to get to tournament level. And free tournaments with no rewards to test our skills. No cooldown, separate tab in tournament mode. This will make it so people will hone their skills. And the max time for a 30 card tournament is 1 day. I don't want to spend like 5 days on a fucking 30 card tourney. The max time for a 60 card tourney is 2 days. Give more cards to the top 25%. Maybe. I'm not too sure about this. Allow for low levels. This is what I'm talking. Yeah, like, we need more cards for the people who actually deserve it, and allow for low levels and people below ICP to spectate, because right now they can, and if you spectate, you actually can learn a lot. A tournament has to have more than 25% of it filled before starting. This is to prevent the people who, you know, spend money and spend money and then give out, spend money and then sell tournament spots just so they can pretty much make money off of tournaments, which is super stupid. And the people who buy it get way more cards than the amount of money they would have spent on super magical chests. And it also would prevent all of the tournaments I've been seeing lately that advertise in their description. They don't have any players in them, and they just refund once the tournament's over, and in their description it's just basically advertising. And a once per season max amount card tourney made by Supercell that only allows people to constantly get number 1 in 4 or close to 4 tourneys. So basically, this is like a once per season thing at the end of the season. It's like the leaderboard, and a 15k card tourney made by Supercell, so no one pays for this. And then all of the best players in the game are invited, and then there's gonna be a way to invite them. I'm not too sure how, but the idea is the people who only get number 1 in the biggest tourneys, who are always full. So I think that's a way to invite these people, because right now you win in tournaments, it doesn't really do anything. You don't get recognized unless it's on stream or it's on YouTube or something like that. So if a player has not been in a tournament for an entire season, they may enter a free standard 30 card tournament made by Supercell at the end of the season. So this is a once per season free tournament that you may enter for a 30 card chest. Just if you cannot get into any tournaments, because I know a bunch of people, it's so hard to join a tournament. It takes like hours to join a tournament right now. So yeah, this will allow a lot of people to join a tournament if they couldn't join a tournament at all in the entire season. And here, Super Magical, and Giant Chest cost 6% less. I'm not too sure about this, but they need to make gem value a lot better. More achievements. Just because of the fact that they have a pay to win achievement, the fact that you need to buy gems to make tournaments for the most amount of gems you'll get from achievement is stupid. So give more gems gold or EXP for reaching Legendary Arena, donate a bunch of cards, winning tournaments, and so on. Like the big achievements. Give more shit for that. And allow users to emotes. But they said they don't want this, but this is huge. A lot of people get pissed off of this game. And I think that maybe it's Supercell's business model. They make money off of people raging and buying gems. But seriously guys, don't do this. A lot of people have broken their iPad because of this. Maybe after a certain condition like renaming your name, maybe like that, there's a certain condition, and then you can mute emotes. But seriously, they need to do this. You can check multiple levels of cards afterwards. So say like you have a level 3 Goblin Barrel, you can check how much stats is a level 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Goblin Barrel right next to your card. More player stats, 2 more deck slots, save certain replays, fun stuff would do with clan. I'm not too sure. Maybe little mini games. We need to make clans better and more social and more fun. But anyways, I know it's been a long video, but guess what guys? Oh my god, I've been noticed. Somehow noticed me. Oh my god, some nice ideas over here. Thanks for putting this together. So there's a few chance that Clash Royale actually implement this. Yo, I am so happy. I'm in God tier. Cue the music. Cue the celebratory music. I'm dancing right now. And actually guys, Nick and Knight has promoted this on YouTube in his recent video about Reddit ideas for changes to Clash Royale. Anyways guys, if you want this to happen, really tweet at Supercell, make Clash Royale great again. Because we really want Clash Royale to be a good game. I really love this game. And I don't know, I'm not too big of a YouTuber, so to be honest, even if you guys tweet, they won't care, so don't tweet guys. Don't waste your time. Waste your time on my videos and liking my videos. watch all my videos. But guys, that'll be it for this episode today. If you guys like this changes, and tell me down below and tell me more changes that you want in the game. Anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.